Wait for it. My name is Alfred Montaner, guys, and we are at South Point Park right now. And we are going to begin a video right now, but the video is going to be extremely interesting, right? Because one of those guys in a pilot boat is going to eventually have to get on both of these cruise ships. This right here is the Freedom of the Seas, and in the backdrop you also have the Carnival Conquest. So what the idea I have is to show you guys exactly what happens, what really happens when these guys come into port. So stick around, guys. It's going to be an interesting video. It might be a little long video, but like I said, it's going to be an interesting video. So looks like this tug was just bringing in one of these big boys, cargo ships into port, which I believe is this guy right here. So all the containers will come to the left side of the port. All the cruise ships come to the right side of the port, right? That is the skyline of Miami in the backdrop, guys. Let's go to the bridge and show you guys exactly how this is done. This is gonna be a cool video, guys. Stick around. Alfred Montaner showing you what really happens with these cruise ships. Well, my friends, Alfred Montaner here, guys, and it's a very windy. It was very stormy a little while ago, but right now I am filming in Miami on the MacArthur Causeway Bridge, and that is a mega yacht, and it's 280 feet long. But what I'm trying to get you guys to see is a cruise ship that's supposed to be coming into port here in the port of Miami. And let me give you guys a backdrop. Before this ship arrives, it's going to be hard to be able to capture everything with this lens because it might be a little tight, but I will show you the beautiful skyline of Miami so you guys can see a little bit of where we are filming today. So this is the skyline, and that would be considered downtown Miami. And it's around 5 a.m. We're expecting two ships to arrive today. One at 4:45 a.m., which is a little bit past that, and then we have one that's supposed to arrive a little bit afterwards, right? So we're gonna stick around here. Let me give you guys a little. That is where the Miami Heat play. Just on the other side of this bridge is what we call Bayside, and we've been filming the dinghy series coming out of the Miami River, which is on the other side of that bridge right there, just a little bit to your right. So let's stick around, guys. Alfred Montaner here waiting for this cruise ship. It's going to be interesting. Stick around. And there she is, my friends. That is the Freedom of the Seas. So, wow, this is going to be a cool video, guys. So here's the thing. I'm right now zoomed in. She's slowly coming in, and I'm going to change the lens, right? And the reason I'm going to change the lens is because I want you guys to see here how the pilot, in this case, which is navigating this huge ship, basically turns her in this basin. And I've done some similar videos, guys, with the tugboat guys. If you haven't seen the tugboat series, I definitely would recommend you check out some of the tug pulling in the Miami River. So let's see. It looks huge, guys. It looks huge. Let me go ahead and let me get a little bit more footage of her coming in. Yeah, let me give you guys just a quick a quick perspective. You see this giant ship coming close to frame. Now look, I'm going to show you what a 280-foot mega yacht looks like. This is about 80-something meters, and that is the biggest mega yacht here, docked in Miami right now, in Miami Beach. All right, so we're gonna get this guy coming in. Stick around, it's gonna get interesting, guys. And she's arriving. She's getting here, guys. Now, this, I think I read this is 155,000 ton Royal Caribbean ship. So I just find it absolutely fascinating how big these things are getting, and they're getting even bigger. I think I was reading on the internet, there's one called the Wonder. Wonder of the Seas, maybe? That's what I think I read. So she's slowly coming in. Just to give you an example of what she's going to be doing. She's going to be turning in here. You know, I was actually thinking, I guess, you know, because you don't know, right? I was actually thinking that maybe she was going to be nicely lit up coming into port, but I guess since it's so early in the morning, they probably have everything shut down because people are still sleeping. So all you see is essentially the blue top of the cruise ship coming in. I would say if she's probably coming up maybe, I don't know, it looks like she's coming 8 knots, maybe a little bit more. It is a little windy, guys. Right now it's, well, I'm on a bridge too, so the fact that I'm on a bridge doesn't help. Let me tell you something. This is absolutely stunning to see this in person, guys. Well, I mean, you guys are witnessing it too, but like I said, I'm looking at a 280-foot mega yacht right here in front of me, and this massive cruise ship coming in. So. All right, so now the real interesting thing. I just wish she would have been more lit up, right? What's going to be interesting is to see how she turns in here, right? And how long that process is, because is she towing? Is she going to be turning on her own bottom, or is a tug going to have to, you know, turn her? I don't know. I've never seen this process ever. Normally, I guess they come over here early in the mornings to avoid the Chit Show, right? You know we have the Chit Show at Black Point, but I don't know. I really doubt we're gonna have a chit show right now. This is gonna be kind of like the opposite of a chit show. This is so wild. A little part of me feels like it would have been cooler if I was on the dinghy right now, doing the dinghy series video. Wait for it. Oh my goodness, she's here. The freedom of the seas, guys. Wow. It's amazing how big this thing is. Now, there's going to be another one coming in by the name of, I think, the Carnival Conquest, maybe? That's what I think it's called. I wonder if the pilot is wondering, oh man, Alfred is filming this, damn it. Damn it. Actually, guys, you know, I've been for a while been saying, how cool would it be if we can get on one of these cargo ships and or even a cruise ship, guys, to show how the pilots bring those ships into port, right? So for those of you guys that don't know, these ships need to be operated by a local captain, which in this case would be called a pilot, and they actually go in a pilot boat to the vessel that they're going to be piloting in. So they'll go in a smaller boat, and then they'll go through a ladder up to the boat, and then eventually they actually drive the boat in. So in this case, wow, this is going to be so wild just watching this, guys. I had to put this wide zoom lens because we wouldn't have been able to. Look. It's literally gonna remove the skyline of Miami. That is so crazy, dude. That's how big. Like I said, I had to put this wide angle lens for you guys to get the perspective. There's not a lot of room for error here. So I would assume, and this is why I have this wide angle, guys, that the bow of that boat and the wind is pushing towards me right now. So, damn, and she's doing it all on her own bottom, dude. Like there's no tugboat here. You would have thought like they should maybe like consider having maybe like a support tug just in case, or Because when you think about it, what happens if there's some failure of or a mechanical failure? It would be good questions to ask. I would ask that to a pilot. I'd say, hey, listen, what happens if you have a malfunction and you're right now here? I mean, imagine this thing. All you can do is probably drop anchor immediately, and the length of that boat will still probably, with the way the wind is turning, will probably still crash into this bridge. This is so wild, dude. All right, so she's still right now. Oh, she's doing it the opposite way. So the bow is going the opposite way. Interesting. Wow, look at that. Look how this thing is just turning, bro. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my goodness, I am so right now impressed, dude. I am so impressed. You have no idea how impressed I am right now. This is next level stuff right here, guys. So effing wild, dude. It is crazy, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. It almost looks like it's spinning on a wheel. It's doing it pretty fast. Wow, this is so cool, dude. Wow, look at that thumbnail, man. That is incredible, dude. Incredible. It's amazing the level of control that thing has. Oh man, I'd have so many questions. I'd have so many questions. bbpilots.com, guys. If you want to see where these boats are coming in and out of Miami, check out that site. And if you look up the tugs that are towing them, Hemp is basically Hempstead Marine, which we've done videos with. We also have Miami River Towing. You'll see that MRT. And there's another one called M. I don't know which one that would be. I haven't been on that tug, but I'm sure it has something to do with these massive cargo ships that are coming to the other side of the port, right? So the cruise ships will stay on this side, and on the opposite side of that bridge in the backdrop, is where the cargo ships will. That is amazing, guys. And now I understand why they come in at the time they do, because there's no boats in the water, there's no boat traffic. You don't have to worry about, you know, this person or that person stopping, or that's absolutely just crazy. I mean, think about it. Look at this, guys. Look at this right here. That is so cool. I'm so glad. I was like, wow, man. You know, it was storming. There was a flood watch in the morning while I was doing this, right? Wow, I'm so impressed with how it can maneuver itself, and it's pretty windy. Now, on the website bbpilots.com, the Carnival Conquest should be doing the same thing. And I will be having a little bit more light, I believe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm already starting to see a little bit of light, like, you know, sun might be coming up soon. What do you guys think? Hey, smash that like, man. This is some amazing content. Wow, I've always wanted to see this, and I'm like, man, why don't they ever do it? Now I understand why, because they need all the space uninterrupted possible, so that nobody goes and basically messes up their their situation, right? That is just wild, dude. I am right now in awe, dude. Just like that, we get our skyline, the skyline of Miami back. Now, those thrusters, those bow thrusters, and I would assume that they're extremely powerful, because the level of control that these guys just displayed is absolutely stunning. Now, guys, this is all unedited, right? So look how long it took them to just literally change this, to turn this huge ship. Now, so here's what some of these people will do, right? They'll come into port, probably around like 6, 7 o'clock. They'll have everything set up. They'll open the doors, and then they'll let people just, you know, check out Miami, right? So I think, actually, you know what? BB Pilots will tell us. Let me see what it says. I'll tell you exactly right now. bbpilots.com. Okay, so on bbpilots.com, the Freedom of the Seas is going to be leaving at 1700 hours. So that's 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. And so they'll probably want you on ship maybe around 3 p.m., right? Maybe a little bit later, I don't know, give or take. Throw lines, do all that crazy stuff. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch up the lens. Stick around. I want to see the Carnival Conquest. I'm going to see if I film now that I have a little bit more light with the other lens. So let's see, and try to get a little closer, right? We're going to try to get a little closer with the other lens. It might be a tighter shot, but we got this perspective shot already. So that's absolutely crazy. Guys, wait for it. Alfred Montaner in Miami showing you guys the non-Chit Show. This is not a Chit Show, guys. This is the non-Chit Show. Wait for it. Oh, what a beauty. That was awesome, to say the least. Now we will see the Carnival Conquest, and we're gonna use this lens. And we're not gonna get that tight shot that we'll probably get a lot of this right here, right? So we won't get the perspective that we just got with the other lens. But wow. So I'm assuming that they're scheduled an hour apart, and on the website of BB Pilots, it basically says in progress or confirmed based on what's going on with the status of where it's at. So we'll see that one shortly. I'm assuming that this one, Freedom of the Seas, has to dock itself so that the Carnival Conquest can come in. Let's see what it says here for them. And I'm gonna go back to that site. Okay, yeah, the Carnival Conquest is in progress. And I'm gonna go back to the site that I was looking at earlier, Vessel Finder. And let's go check out. Oh, look, let me show you something, guys. Let me show you something. Let me show you what fishermen over here look for. This is a frigate. When you see this bird over a certain area, it's trying to tell you that he's spotting bait somewhere here, or some type of fish movement. So kind of see some ripples there too. So all right, let's get back to. So yeah, that's a frigate. Let me show you something real quick before that. I know he's coming, guys, but okay, you see this bridge right here? This bridge is the bridge to the port, right? And you see this truck here coming in, right? With a container. So for many, many years, this was the only option, right? To come in to the port. But the dilemma, right, or the problem per se, was all of a sudden there's a traffic light here, and they gotta come and they gotta leave a highly congested area, which is right there, and then they would come and eventually get onto this. So what happened? What happened is that they created a tunnel, and they made a tunnel, and you see this right here? That is the entrance to the tunnel that goes under the MacArthur Causeway. It'll go under that ship right now, right? It'll literally go under it, and then it'll leave you on the other side. And what that did is it allows the truckers to go directly into a main highway, which will lead to I-95 and another highway that we have here called 836. So definitely alleviated a lot of congestion and timing, right? So I don't know if they dredged this port. I gotta look into it. Maybe somebody can comment below in the comment section. But I think that they were trying to prep Miami, the port of Miami, to be able to receive the massive, ultra massive cruise ships that are typically seen in Port Everglades, right? So I know that the biggest ones come out of there. But yeah, definitely massive ship here coming in. And now we got a little bit more time. We can see the see that? That is pretty cool, man. Now, this one is 970 something feet long. It's not as big as the Freedom of the Seas that we just saw. So, which I think it's going to be actually better for us to be able to tell the story. Oh, look, just what I was just trying to tell you guys. Let me see if I can see it. You see the, where is it? Where'd he go? Come on. Did I miss him? There he goes. You see that? See that cargo? See how it's coming through here? And then it'll go into the tunnel. And once it's in the tunnel, it'll go through, do the same thing. Now, some people do different. You know, I don't know what the reasoning why somebody will use the other bridge as opposed to the tunnel, but the tunnel is definitely more efficient, right? And if you're coming on a cruise ship here in Miami, guys, once you get off the ship, like the ship is right here. The ship is right here, right? South Beach this is the South Beach right here. That's First Street where that building is. Basically goes through there and then it goes to 5th Street, right? 5th Street where we've done the walking tours. But if you really want to and you're kind of close, you can just go right here to Bayside. Bayside is in this area right here, just on the other side of this bridge. And you got the Ferris wheel there for Bayside. Welcome home. She's definitely coming a little slower than the Freedom of the Seas came in. Why, I don't know. There might be a possibility. Wait a second. Wow, it looks like she's just gonna dock herself without turning, because I don't see her moving. So she's probably gonna dock herself there and then turn herself out when she leaves at 5 p.m. Interesting. Wow, you learn something every single day, dude. That is interesting. So I'm so glad that we got the footage of the Freedom of the Seas, right? Yeah, it looks like those bow thrusters are starting to work. It is a smaller ship, so I would assume that it wouldn't be a problem for her to. Wow. That is, look at this. Look how she's coming in. Like, that's incredible how those bow thrusters just go from side to side like that. It's crazy. Look, let me give you guys, look at that perspective. I'm not even gonna move the camera. Just look how much it's moving, right? Every day you can learn something new. It's getting closer, but she's still not ready. I'm just excited that we got the footage of the Freedom of the Seas turning. That was some cool stuff to watch. And speaking of Freedom of the Seas, there she is, back there. All right, guys, well, listen up. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, Alfred Montaner, this morning. This was an incredible video for me to make. I always learn so much, and I want to thank you guys. See if we find a flag right here somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a flag. Guys, don't forget to check out the tugboat series. Tugboat video in the Miami River is awesome. The night video and a day video. Check them out. Alfred Montaner, I am out of here. All right, so here is me driving down the MacArthur. Look, that's the Flamingo, which is the ferry, but here is the Freedom of the Seas at a distance. What a little bit of perspective can make, right? So one of the things that we've done on the scooter, we've come and we've driven on the scooter through this entire area, and I've showed you guys basically the scooter tours of everything. But that's the Freedom of the Seas right there, and there's that boat that I was talking about earlier, and then finally you have the Carnival Conquest over here. How wild is that, huh? We've literally gone full circle, guys. This is kind of one of those things that you got to put in a lot of effort to be able to tell the complete story, right? All right, well, listen up. I want to thank you guys once again for hanging out with me. Alfred Montaner. This is the final outro, guys. Wait for it. I'm gonna hit it. No, I'm not gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. No. Ready. Look. There it is. Come on, Carnival Conquest. This guy psyched us out. We really thought he was gonna turn, but I guess they're gonna do it on the way out, right? So they're leaving at 2:30. All right, guys, we're out of here for real. Boom.